I stand by the Prime Minister, and I hope that he's going to assert his authority and quickly find replacements for the Chancellor and the Secretary of State for Health, and hopefully at the same time a new strong party chairman. But if he doesn't assert his authority, then I think he's going to find it very difficult to make progress. He's in charge. He needs to take charge.
Nadhim Zahawi as Chancellor, Steve Barclay as Health Secretary. Your reaction to those appointments?
Have they been appointed?
Steve Barclay has, and Zahawi strongly rumoured.
Well, I'm a great supporter of Steve Barclay. I think he will be very good in that role. I've worked with him when he was a Chief Secretary, and I think he's just the sort of Conservative that we need at the top of government. So that's great, and that is really encouraging, because I hadn't heard that news.
Angela, are you encouraged by those appointments too?
Yes, I am encouraged. And if I could just spool back a moment to what David Mellor said about the so-called big beasts, are just little beasts in the cabinet, Truss and Raab and Gove and whomever, then what Sunak, he was a man whose approval rating sort of absolutely tanked. It went through the floor once his finances were investigated. So this is actually by default, if you like, a cabinet reshuffle. OK, it's come about through a conspiracy of circumstances, but I think Christopher Chope is absolutely right. We need a return to Tory values. We need to grow the economy. We've got a once-in-a-lifetime cost of living crisis. We've got Ukraine grumbling at the door. We need to build new homes so that young people can have a bite at capitalism. And all of these things, I think, Boris Johnson is aware of. And I think with an energised cabinet, a reshuffled cabinet, in some ways, this might be the greatest thing that could happen to him in his leadership.